some chicks hatching out. And not long ago I had some guinea eggs, but none of them developed. I figured it was probably been sitting around too long. This one here was just making some noise a minute ago. There's about 9 more eggs in there because some of the chicken eggs I put in there, they didn't develop either, so I just tossed them. And the last couple of days of hatching, you don't have to have the turner, so they advise you not to have a turner. But yeah, little black and white one, I think it's a Jersey Giant. And there might be a couple of Rhode Island Reds in here too, because I think the Rhode Island Reds were laying about the time I started hatching these, so we might get a Rhode Island Red in here too. And there's also, looking up at me now, there's also a couple of Americana eggs in here too, so we'll see what we get out of those. It's always fun to see what kind of chicks you get out of your eggs when they start hatching. We have several roosters, and more roosters than what we need. And so we're liable to get just about anything, because we have some blue Jersey Giants, we have some black Jersey Giants, we have a Rhode Island Red rooster, we have a couple of Brahma hens, so we could be getting a couple of mix here, Brahma and Jersey Giants or Rhode Island Red. And I had the Rhode Island Reds that I got my son, and he took some of them. And so it's really going to be fun to see what we get out of here. These are actually, these chicks here make more noise than the quail. The quail made very little noise. I mean, I could sleep at night. And when these guys are in my room, they'll be in my room for a couple of days, probably for a week, get some little weight on them and a little older, and then I'll take them out and put them in the big tank outside. But they make a lot of noise, even all night long. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Of course, this one here, he's going to sleep for a while. He's sleeping right now. Don't know if you can see that. He's sleeping. He gets up and moves around. There's a couple of eggs in here. I think there's 2 or 3 that have a hole in the shell for a breeding hole, but they haven't hatched. So we'll see if they hatch out. Some of these eggs are going to, I put them in, I can't remember what day, but they're posted. So today is what? The 2nd. Today's the 2nd. So they really weren't supposed to hatch out until the 3rd or 4th. Some on the 3rd and some on the 4th, because I put some in a day or 2 after I put some in. So I just basically put these eggs in here just to kind of fill up the incubator once I put the guinea eggs in, because I wanted the incubator full. And so, but unfortunately the guinea eggs had sat, like I say, they were about 3 months old, so they sat just a little too long. I think if I could have gotten them in with a week or so of after them laying, or even 2 weeks, I think they would have been more more developed a little bit. But they didn't even, there's no develop in these at all. So I'm just going to have to toss them, which I was really hoping I'd get some guineas out of them. I love my guineas. I know a lot of people don't like them because they're noisy, but I like them. So these guys are noisy too when they're babies, chickens. The quail aren't as noisy as chickens, and they grow much faster. That's why a lot of people are going to quail. Easier to clean, you know, when you know, easier to process, stuff like that. Yeah. Like I think isn't here a Jersey Giant, a black Jersey Giant. Because he's black. So, like I said, I have some blue Jersey Giants, which the blue is not a for sure thing. So if you have blue Jersey Giant, because I have some blue hens and some the roosters that are blue, and I have a couple of hens out there that are Jersey Giants, but they're almost white. So they're, you know, it's hard to say what you're going to get out of them, because the blue is kind of a artificial thing. They breed them to get the blue. I can't remember that. 2 or 3 different ways to get the blue. So if you breed a blue to a blue, it doesn't mean it's going to be a blue. In which I don't care. They were at the feed store. I picked them up because I wanted some Jersey Giants. They had hatchery had ran out, and so they had some, and they were blue Jersey Giants. So I just picked them up because I wanted the Jersey Giants. They didn't have any Brahmas this year, which I was really hoping they'd have some, but they didn't. So I'm going to contact the hatchery a whole lot earlier and see if I can't order my Brahmas and my Kuchins. I like the Kuchins too, so I really miss those. I kind of downsized with the chickens one time, and this one lady that I did sell chickens to all the time, she wanted the Kuchins because she likes them, because they're a gentle chicken. They're really sweet and gentle. So this little guy is hugging up to the eggs and probably getting a little bit more warmer. So of course the incubator right now says 102, 122. So it used to not be so high. Now it's back down to 99.8. So I have to watch the incubators that they don't. I think once they're on for a certain length of time, they probably start messing up. So I have another one in there, so I might turn it on and put it on top, and so that we stick with the 99.8. Probably in the morning when I get up in the morning, I'll probably put this one inside the little brooder that I have already for him. I've got food in there, I've got water in there, and I got a light on. So as long as he's making plenty of noise, I'll probably put him in there in the morning when I get up. There's a possibility there might be another chick or two, so he won't be by himself. Anyway, hope you enjoy.